So, hello and welcome back to Legend of Grimrock II, where last time around we died to that trap basically. So let's see, I also went ahead and saw about making a quick save possibility, so that should be making a lot or configuring it into another key. So one option is just going forward, though I would still like to be going and exploring that underwater area too, considering there was that spot where we could be holding our breath. I could go and quickly check into that, just for the very reason because I don't know if the monster is around here right now. So if we could go and just visit that quickly, that could be nice to see what it's all about, try to hold our breath. Hopefully the underwater beasts aren't quite around here at the moment, because we would definitely wish to get this. Let's just make sure this is going to be... Yeah, that's not going to hold that down. It's so annoying when like that has to be coming around into here when we can't fight it. I don't know if we can drop onto it if it happens to come into here. I can't see it at the moment anyways where it happens to be. I really want that freaking skull. Okay, where is it? It's interesting as such when we can't be looking that well into down as such. Don't know, it seems just like be swimming way more into there, so maybe it's not around right now. It's there, but it's not right here. Well. Well, we'll see how long we should be holding our breath. I don't know, it seems like it's real long considering we're already starting to take damage and it's still not long enough according to that. So I guess we're gonna try to come back to it a little bit later then. Yeah, I don't think that's otherwise than necessarily that nice to be trying out. Well, I shouldn't be going and try to swim and get it into the other side unless I have the way clear anyways. I don't know, maybe I should just do the small rest before going anywhere though. Just because we are not in full health or anything, so probably for the best. And I did look into that. Most of the damage that we did to the earth elementals was magical, so it's definitely the best. She did some more damage sometimes with her sword, but not very often. Most of the time they just made 1 damage. I don't know, remember if that did anything more, but I don't think it did. So earth elementals, quite logically, are quite tough to be killed, so... Well, in some sense, I guess I'm kind of happy that you're here so that I could try to be... At least you're not wounded in the way that I cannot try to be... It just does so much damage in such a short amount of time. Yeah, I was hoping that it would die to that at least. Okay, what injury? Okay, so you can't... Okay, can't attack with the hand, unable to block with the shield. Okay, it's manageable. We can use the better weapon with this hand then. I don't think it's something that I should be starting to heal at this moment. So, that is manageable. But indeed, if I go and try to be killing these earth elementals in the challenge, I should definitely be using the magic from him. And then bombs, especially frozen bombs, so that we could try to be killing them as quickly as possible. Maybe a speed potion for him. Maybe even invisibility, because invisibility might be giving us some more time. So yeah, speed potion most likely it should be a very good idea. They are almost at least a level up, so we are able to start using that better weapon quite soon. Let's just push it into here again so we can rest. damnable earth elementals, it is definitely going to be. I do wonder also, like, how much mana does this take? How much energy? I guess it's probably the same amount pretty much as it would be if we use this thing. Energy goes 25. How much energy do we have now? So it went to 150, so it's less if we use this. Okay, well, good to know. I was also thinking that I should be getting her also to magic, so that we could then use either the pistols as firearms and then use magic, but she just would require indeed one of these kind of things to be able to cast magic, if I would be understanding correctly. Yeah, you can't use, but probably because you just simply don't have any magical skills yet. I assume that's the reason why you can't use it. Certainly hope so. Just a quick little save and be moving on our way. There's some more, at least one definitely earth elemental more that has to be taken care of. And this is the extremely same way of me trying to deal with them, but... Oh, that's a life crystal. That is fantastic news, but then I would have to be careful not to use it up straight away, because... Yeah, that's not a good idea. But yeah, this is definitely the cemetery. Definitely going to be to the cemetery. But yeah, there's definitely the one more earth elemental, which I gotta be careful with. There's the teleporter into that island. Quite clearly. It's just a question where exactly over here is the earth elemental at the moment. There's at least one. Well, don't know what kind of a receipt this is. It seems to be something for you though. Yeah, anti-venom antidote. Okay. Well, I'm anti-venom. Does that like mean that antidote is something that heals, but anti-venom maybe is something then that if you drink that potion it will not affect you to begin with? Maybe. I'm not quite sure if that's what it means. Maybe. I thought I heard like an undead from there or something, which is possible, considering that's probably the cemetery. Or it should be the cemetery. Yeah. That is still moving around in there, which we would have to be taking care of. And yeah, snakes. Snakes quite clearly enough. Just does way too much damage way too quickly. At least if we have this sort of a spot to fight in, then that's totally fine. Do decide which way you wish to be going. Okay, that was 12 amount of damage. And there we go. Massive Icebound gained some vitality, so that's at the very least quite nice. So all of them were able to gain a level up now through these earth elementals, so nice. Okay, so what shall we do for you guys? You are halfway there. You two should definitely eat something, so let's see about giving you some total meat to enjoy for yourselves. Good, good. Okay, let's see. It's a very good question what I exactly want for you. I think you will take the concentration to the 3rd level. After all, its energy regeneration rate is increased by 25. And some more energy isn't going to be a bad idea. Maybe after that I will go to armor or increase some more magical abilities. Not quite sure. Of course, if we just increase this, we will be getting more damage with air magic, which again isn't a bad idea, specifically if we consider these earth elementals, which specifically take damage from magic. But I think concentration would be nice, yeah, meditation. Good, good, so let's see. So yeah, your energy regeneration rate is increased. Let's see, is this then a spell? Yes it is. Learn a new spell, a shock shield. Creates a magical shield reducing shock damage against the party, which is nice enough, not really that important, but it is at least something that affects everyone, so... Now the resist shock would be 59, 51, so it is like a pretty good spell in that sense if you find something that actually does do lightning type of spells and the likes. And you will take the firearms to level 3 because you have a great weapon that you can use after that. You are the difficult choice. You don't say that you gain anything special from getting that higher. Two-handed weapons in one hand could be very nice. Of course, I could also just increase something else like this. Because then you could carry more and you would have more hit points. On the other hand, I'm thinking that maybe I should just increase this to the maximum when we could. Not quite sure, to be honest. Let's take heavy weapons, I guess. It would be nice to be getting more of it. And now you can use the arc weapons. So that's going to be nice. 17 to 52 damage. Instead with this getting the 7 to 21. So it's a definite increase in damage for you. There, bullet. Definite increase. Doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be doing that much damage nonetheless against something like earth elementals, but yeah, otherwise quite nice nonetheless. Okay, let's see. I could also, like, I was thinking that I could check one more time about the map of the island. North, you should see the Great Pyramid of Umas. Yes. You can find, and in west, you can find the ruins of Desarune, which I wasn't able to get into yet, I don't think. Because there was that we would need to be getting the bridge for ourselves. Even older places, you don't need to be concerned yourself with them because the chances ahead will way over your head. And to the east was the burial grounds where some very interesting characters are buried. Interesting characters. That's definitely very interesting. So yeah, that was the area that we weren't able to be getting into because there's this bridge that we don't have. We are very close to the pyramids of Umas now. Then there's the Slit Island, of course, itself, and the cemetery over there. So yes, exactly that way. Well, let's explore the rest of this area at the very least first. Doesn't mean that we have to be going inside this place. Okay, there's going to be snakes in this pyramid, and they're gonna have poison. That's so clear. That's so clear. In that sense, I guess I'm quite happy to at least have this that can allow us to resist poison. But yeah, yeah, snakes. Freaking snakes. Apparently we have to place some items there to be able to even gain entrance. Is that a power gem? It doesn't look like a power gem, but it's something very glimmering over there. Interestingly enough, but it doesn't seem that we're gonna be getting otherwise that far in here. There's a button here though. Doesn't seem that this letter. Let's see what the letter says. Okay, dear visitor, unfortunately the gate to the Great Pyramid was locked a long time ago with a strange kind of key. I'm afraid the key might be unrecoverable by now, the island master. I'm sure we're gonna be able to somehow get a key to get inside. Not sure if we wish to, considering there's going to be... Ooh. Well, that's an interesting bridge. Glimmering of light, magic. Very magical bridge. Well. What is that? Unless we got one more of these, which is nice enough. Don't see anything here. Oh, it's some sort of a flower. Maybe a new ingredient then, and a stone head. Hello, stone head. The gate to the 5th shrine is hidden from sight. Interesting. Crystal flower. I was thinking that it looked like a flower then when you got closer. So a mythical living thing. The crystal flower is a half plant, half mineral formation. It is extremely fortunate to find, even one in a lifetime. Alchemists value them very highly. Ooh, what can it make then? Is that the last ingredient that we can find, considering like it's... Maybe I'm just not skilled enough. I was so happy that that was failed, because I didn't even mean to try to be doing something like that. I should be just doing this or the axe to exit then. Well, that will be a question, what it can make. Very interesting question. Very interesting question. Just have to try a few little things, but yeah, I don't think that I can even figure that out on myself, what it can actually make. Crystal flower. I was thinking like, it doesn't look like a power crystal, it doesn't look, well, it definitely wasn't a life crystal, but I guess it's something similar to that effect, maybe, that the crystals themselves do. Maybe it could be a resurrection potion, I'm not sure, maybe. The gate to the 5th shrine is hidden from sight. Just a different question, where hidden from sight? Would it be... Well, but yeah, there, the shrine, ruins of Desarune, we cannot for a certainty try to get. Oh, we can try to drop down into the water and climb into that portion, however, considering we haven't been there. That's interesting. There's a glowing bridge here too. That's just a bit interesting. Well, there has to be a way to be able to get down there. So even the river has something like that. Has something hiding there. The Silent One has a friend who is more willing to speak. Head towards the sunrise beyond the gate to find him. Huh. I don't know who is the Silent One, if I have met the Silent One yet, but head towards the sunrise, so to the east. So I think that was indeed into... Well, east is here. So yeah, it should be somewhere to the cemetery then, mayhap. Well, I saw cemetery was said to have some more stuff, so yeah. I'm very happy to find more of these though. But yeah, there's no way for me to actually get into there from here to be able to open that. So that's kind of unfortunate, but don't think there's much we can do about that. Was there a spot where we would be able to climb into there? Probably. I do dislike that there has to be those creatures swimming in here though, considering like you can't explore that peacefully when no idea what would be down there. Don't see that much stuff. This seems to be something though, but I want to be getting back up quite clearly. I wonder, do I just simply need way more energy then to be able to like actually be able to get that one, for example, where it is said that hold your breath open, because it doesn't seem like I'm really able to do that very easily. Is there... I don't think there's a bridge or place where I can climb back up though. Oh, you're right there. Goodbye, good sir. I was thinking that I heard someone swimming around here, and so I did